My name is Sudabe Husseinzadeh, and for the Grand Proposal project, I'm designing a kinetic sculpture that appears like a chandelier to be installed in the lobby of the Meyerson Symphony Center in Dallas. The title of my project is The Chandelier of Colors. As people walk into the lobby of the Meyerson Symphony Center, the first thing that catches their eye is a big, colorful kinetic sculpture that acts as a chandelier that is suspended from the ceiling. It is constructed from thousands of little pieces of colorful plexiglass, which have been formed into the shapes of various musical instruments. Each piece is connected to another piece with wires that go up and down vertically, and each vertical wire that carries 100 little instruments move around itself in a circular fashion due to a mechanical installation which causes movement. Lamps are installed above the chandelier in order to project their light in a downward direction. This creates a beautifully colored effect on the floor immediately below the chandelier. Such a colorful cascade creates an unavoidable attraction toward the Symphony Center's patrons, and they are drawn to walk underneath the piece in order to fully experience the work of art. The chandelier engages not only the patrons of the Meyerson Symphony Center, but also those that pass by from the outside. The chandelier's length comes all the way down to a point which enables patrons to behold even the most minute detail on each individual piece. However, the construction is high enough to remain elusive and ultimately untouchable. My inspirations for this project are Cornelia Parker and Ruben Margolin, and specifically these two works by them, Breathless and Nebula. Cornelia Parker uses found objects to create her artworks. She suspends the objects in the air, which makes them appear floating and weightless. In her work, Breathless, she suspends the squashed instruments between two floors of a museum. These instruments are homage to the people in the past that have used these instruments. In my work, I'm designing little pieces of instruments that are homage to the musicians that have worked in the world of music in the past, the present, and will do in the future. So as Parker represents the theme of time, in her work I'm also showcasing the time and its endlessness feature. Parker's work not only represents the time that those people lived in, but also the memory that is left of them. Margolin's kinetic sculptures, as he describes, carry two main ideas behind them. One is the structure, and the other is the beauty. He believes that work carries both a structure and beauty at the same time, and in his works he tries to reveal these aspects of the world. Margolin combines the mechanical and mathematical concepts of the world with its beauty. He makes the viewer not only enjoy the beautiful movements of the sculpture, but also amazes them for all the accounts and perfect mathematical calculations that enable the piece to work. His extraordinary kinetic sculptures echo the ordinary movements of nature that we witness every day but do not pay attention to. The work that inspired me the most for this project is one of his wave sculptures titled Nebula, which is located in Dallas at Hilton Anatole Hotel. The piece can be viewed from all the levels of the hotel, and the fact that it is made of thousands of pieces of orange bicycle reflectors makes the artwork stand out and hard to avoid, not just because of its scale, but also the lights that it reflects both during the daytime and nighttime. In my work, The Chandelier of Colors, I'm using these two aspects that Margolin uses, which are structure and beauty of the word, in relation to the word of music. The mechanical part of my kinetic sculpture refers to the countless hours of rehearsals that musicians and composers have to go through in order to prepare themselves for a performance. The colorful, shiny handmade pieces of instruments, on the other hand, depict the moment that the perfect music has been played and has brought joy and excitement to the audience. The colorful reflections of the plexiglass on the floor are portraying the feeling and memory that is left after the music performance is done. Light reflections are not touchable, but they are there, just like the music that is intangible, and all that is known from it is that it existed at the moment that was played and was heard. Ultimately, the Chandelier of Colors is homage to the world of classical music. It is designed for Meyerson Symphony Center, but can be installed in other public places, such as museums as well.